How exactly can you build a successful online business simply by selling the skills, experiences, and knowledge that you've built up over the years? In this video, I'm going to show you the exact steps on how you can start a successful online coaching business. Hey, and welcome back to Purely Remote, the channel that is all about bringing you all the tips, tools, and resources that you need to successfully start and grow an online business. And I'm super excited to get this video out to you because this video is going to cover the exact steps on how you can successfully start an online coaching business. Now, if it's your first time visiting the channel, my name is Chad, and over the past 2 years, I've helped many people successfully start and build or grow their online business. And basically what I do is I'm an online coach. And what I'm going to talk about today is a lot of the information that I've learned over those past 2 years from investing in different courses, working with different coaches, all of the information that I've learned over the past 2 years on the exact steps that it actually takes to build a successful online coaching business. Now, if you're not too sure what an online coaching business is, the best way to describe it is essentially monetizing or making money from the skills or expertise that you currently have. Regardless of what the industry is, if you've built up a knowledge base or a certain expertise, or you found success in something and you're ahead of someone else who wants to start within that same field, you can coach them and basically guide them and help them avoid those potholes, to help them reach success faster. And the great thing about taking a business like this online is that it removes any limits that you have when it comes to your reach or your audience or the customers or clients that you can work with, because now you no longer only have to work with people from your town or your city or even your country for that matter. You can be an online coach and help people all over the world with your business from wherever you are. And I know it can be a little daunting figuring out the exact steps that you need to take to start your own coaching program. And that's why I wanted to create this video, because what I found is that essentially your own coaching program can be created in 3 steps. Identifying your expertise, creating your coaching curriculum, and then launching your program. 3 steps. Now, full disclosure, there are some sub-steps that you need to take, but those are the 3 main steps when creating your coaching program. And throughout this video, I will be leaving certain tools and resources that you could use that will help you on your journey. If you want to check any of those out, I'll leave links to them down in the description. But enough talking, let's get into it. What goes into that first step? Identifying your expertise. Basically, what you want to do in this step is figure out your expertise. And when I say expertise, it doesn't mean that you need to be a complete expert and know everything about the industry that you're going to be coaching in. You just need to be ahead of the people that you are helping. Remember, at the beginning of this video, I said that as a coach, you are helping guide people to a particular result. And that could be any result. So for example, if you are an online business coach and you want to help businesses or entrepreneurs reach their first $1,000 within a certain amount of time, and you've already done that, you know what it takes to get there. So you can help people who have just started reach their first $1,000 online, and the same can be applied to any other industry that you may be working in. So when you're identifying your expertise, there are a couple of things that you want to figure out. What are you good at and what are you equipped to help people with? That's very important, because you can be good at cycling, but if you're not equipped to actually help people become better cyclists, then you wouldn't necessarily make a good coach. Now, you may have already heard this before, but there are 3 major industries when it comes to online business, and that is health, wealth, and relationships. So once you've figured out your expertise, just think about which of these 3 markets your business is going to be in. And once you figure those 2 things out, think about the specific type of person that you are going to help. There are a lot of names for it, from ideal customer avatars to the dream customer, whatever you want to call it. Just think about the type of person that you want to help and write all of these things down. Make a note of it so that you're completely clear on, who the type of person it is that you're trying to help, what type of problems they're going to be facing, and how you can help solve them. Then step number 2 is creating your coaching curriculum. And a curriculum is no different to what you'd experience in school. If you go through a year of school, you've got a specific curriculum. At the beginning of the school year, you have this level of education. At the end of the school year, you should have this level of education. So essentially, it is the path that you're going to take with your clients that gets them from where they are to where they want to be, aka the result that you're going to bring them. Now, when it comes to creating your coaching curriculum, there are 4 sub-steps. The first one is that you want to identify a specific result that you are going to get for your clients. So if you are helping your clients grow their business to $10,000, then that is a specific result. Even more specific, if you are in the wealth market, is you're helping your clients get their business to reach $10,000 within 3 months or 90 days. And another example, if you're in fitness, help them get a six-pack within 6 weeks or a six-pack within 8 weeks. Whatever the result is that you as a coach are able to get them, that is what you want to write down. You really want to include that time frame. The more detailed you are on the result and the amount of time it takes to get them there, the better. Then you want to figure out what type of coaching you actually do. And there are basically 3 main types of coaching. The first is group coaching. Let's say you have 10 clients. You get them all into a Zoom call, and that is where you deliver your classes or your sessions. And in those sessions, you know exactly what you're going to do because you've already decided on your curriculum. You know what you're going to teach them and the steps it takes to get them there. So on each call, you'll know what you'll be sharing with them. The second type of coaching is one-on-one. And this is where you work with people individually, one person at a time. It's not in a group setting. In almost all cases, coaches charge more for one-on-one sessions than they do for group sessions, just because it's more intimate. It is of higher value to the customer or the client. So therefore, the coaches then charge more for a one-on-one coaching versus a group coaching. Then the third type of coaching is by creating an online course. And the great thing about this is that you can create a course once and you put it up online, and it can make you money for as long as the information in that course is valid. So what you want to think about as an online coach is, which of these are you going to use? And you are not limited to only one. You could create an online course, plus you can do one-on-one or group coaching. Then thirdly, when creating your coaching curriculum, is creating your offer. This is what your customers or your clients will be receiving. So the more value you are able to pack into your program for your clients, the more they'll be receiving, the better for you, the higher your sales will be, the better your clients' results will be, because you've got a top tier product that you're putting out. Now, creating your offer does take a little bit of time to do. It takes a lot of thought, because the better your offer is, the more you are able to stand out from your competitors in the market. It will be unique. People know that they're getting the best value from you, as apart from comparing you to anyone else. And not so long ago, I have created an online course that takes you step by step through creating your online offers. It's called 4X Offers. If you do want to check it out, it really goes in depth and step by step on everything that you need to know on how to create an offer from scratch, and not just any offer, an offer that will actually sell, that people will want to buy. Plus, there are some really cool bonuses that come along with it. My favorite being one-on-one coaching sessions with me that I usually charge a few $100s for at a time. But if you do join that course, then you actually get those for free. But if you do want to check it out, I will leave a link to it down in the description. And then the fourth step of creating your coaching curriculum is deciding whether you are going to sell your product or your program through a sales page or through an offer doc. Now, the difference between the two is that a sales page is you send someone a link, they go online, and it looks like a web page with all of the information on your program and a place for them to check out, and it's all done within that particular web page. Or you can use an offer doc, and what this is just a simple Google document that serves the same purpose as a sales page. It also has all of the information of your program, what they'll be receiving. All of the information that you'd see on the sales page would show on an offer doc as well. Personally, I've used both. Right now, I prefer using a sales page just because it looks a little more professional. Don't feel that you have to go with a sales page, but if you do want it to look more professional and you want everything to be more streamlined, then basically a sales page is what you want to go for versus an offer doc. The next thing that you want to do is you are now ready to go through the steps to launch your program. Now, when it comes to launching, it is split up into 3 sub-steps. The first one is that you want to build your presence. And when I say build your presence, obviously you have a business, you are creating a brand, so you need to get eyes and attention on that brand. Now, I've always only used organic marketing, and that is where I don't pay for any type of ads or anything like that to market my business or my products or my courses or my program. It is all done through social media and the content I create. And that is exactly how you can build your presence online as well. So what you as a coach and as a business owner will do is you are going to create content, super valuable content, and put it out onto these social media platforms, whichever one you choose to use. If it's more than one, you can do that as well. What you're doing right now is that because you are adding so much value for free to people, you are building the trust factor and you are building your reputation and your credibility within the industry. So people will look at your post, they'll follow you, they'll see, see, oh my gosh, you know what you're talking about. This is super helpful information. And when they do become familiar with you and they know, like, and trust you, when you do have a product that you are going to sell, or if it's something that you're ready to launch, they are that much more likely to actually make the purchase than if you just come out of nowhere and be like, I've created this thing and I'm selling it. Your next step is going to be to validate your offer. And this is something that I fought long and hard with because it didn't make sense to me internally, but I promise you it does. The way you validate your offer is to find people within your industry who you think your program can help, reach out to them and offer it to them for free. But you're not just gonna give it out to a certain amount of people for free. You are going to give it to them in exchange for a testimonial, because this builds credibility for your particular program. If someone gets onto your sales page and they see testimonials from previous clients and the results that you've gotten them, they're again going to be that much more likely to actually make the purchase on your product. So validating your offer is super simple. Find people within your industry who you think you can help reach a particular result, offer them your coaching program for free, and in exchange all you ask for is a testimonial. Now I personally recommend doing this for about 5 to 10 people, because what that means for you is that when you do actually go ahead and launch your program, you now have 5 to 10 testimonials, and it just makes your program that much more credible. And the third step when it comes to launching your offer is doing a beta launch and then a full launch. Now, a beta launch is where you offer your program for a highly discounted price, because at this point you've already received testimonials when you validated your offer. So now what you're trying to do in your beta launch is bring paying customers through the door. So these paying customers for your beta launch will have seen the testimonials when you were validating your offer. Now you're getting paid customers. Even though it's at a highly discounted rate, you are still getting paid customers for your program. And then finally, after your beta launch, what you can do is do a full launch or a hard launch of your product. So this is where you now charge the full $2,000 and you've got a product that's selling, you've got testimonials, you've got clients that you're working with, everything is basically running. You've gone through all 3 steps and now you have a full online coaching program. And if there's one major thing that I want you to take away from this video is to remember that your responsibility as a coach is to get your clients results. When you start getting clients and start working with different people all around the world, they are not paying you for a conversation or a Zoom call. They are going to be paying you to get them the result that you promised them, regardless of what that result is. Because the more you focus on helping other people succeed and reach a particular goal, the more successful your coaching business is going to be. So let's just round those 3 steps off again that you want to put in place when starting your online coaching business. Step number 1 is identifying your expertise. Figure out what you are equipped to help people with and the specific type of person that you are going to help, and also what is the exact problem that you're solving for them or the specific result that you are helping them achieve. Step number 2, create your coaching curriculum. What type of coaching is it going to be? Group coaching, one-on-one? Are you going to create an online course? And also, what are the steps that you are going to take them through to get them from where they are to where they want to be? And step number 3, launching your coaching program or your coaching offer. And this step has 3 different parts to it. The first being validate your offer. You want to make sure that what you're offering and your program is actually any good and people want to buy it. Find 5 to 10 different people who you think that your program can help and offer it to them for free in exchange for a testimonial. Once you've validated your offer, you are going to do a beta launch, and this is where you sell your coaching program or your offer at a significantly discounted rate to a select amount of people so that you can start getting paying clients through the door. And finally, once you've validated your offer and you've done the beta launch, you can do a full launch, which is where you start selling your program at its full price. And again, all of the tools and resources that I've mentioned throughout this video, I will leave links to them down in the description so you can check them out if you like. I hope you found this video useful, valuable, and informative. If you did, I would be super grateful if you could leave a thumbs up. And if you still have any more questions about creating your own online coaching business, drop them down in the comments. I always try and make sure to answer every single question that comes in. And if you want to be kept up to date with all of the latest content that I'm putting up on this channel, videos all about helping you start and grow a successful online business, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you know exactly every time I upload a new video. And finally, remember to stay bold, stay driven, stay unstoppable. I'll see you soon.